Hi, Libra. So today we're going to be doing the full moon in Sagittarius, June 2019 reading. This full moon in Sagittarius is in your third house, Libra. And I really dove so deep into the astrology with the new moons that I feel like that was just um, a whole astrology lesson. I feel like for some of you, like that's too deep. So I'm going to be changing some things up with the new moon and full moons. I'll be doing it for all signs, but I'll dive more deep into the astrology. And I'm just going to be putting out monthlies and weeklies for each zodiac sign. So you'll be able to catch that for July. But I'm just not going to dive into so much of the deep astrology because you guys do want a tarot reading and ask for an astrology lesson. So I get that. But let's get into this. So, what spiritual messages are for Libra for the full moon in Sag, June 2019? Okay. We have here Hearth, Homecoming, along with the Watchtower of the North, Winter. This is really sweet. I'm picking up on some things, but that's continue. I've got two more. So definitely seeing that some deep soul work is being done, and it's culminated by now, because you're coming home. You're coming back to yourself. I think this is a deep soul transformation that you've been doing. It's been like the dark night of the soul. And now I think you found your comfort, and I think you found your true place where you belong in the world with homecoming there. Homecoming is about coming back to yourself, igniting the fire within you with this, and doing things that's joyful. Doing things, I'm getting tongue tied, doing things that are joyful to you. Just being in a comfortable spot. You're seeking safe connections, and really finding your safe haven right now. I think that with this winter, you've been doing a lot of internal work, and they call it shadow work, but you've been doing some deep soul work with the winter there. And I feel like for you that there's some energy there with your goals. Your goals, this a lot of energy that's in your 10th house, and with Mars and Mercury there. But I won't get into all that. But that personal readings are different. But for a lot of you, this is the main thing that's on your mind. And yeah, this season right here is your 10th house. And with this full moon here, 10th night is in your this is in your third house. However, you do have a lot of energy in your 10th house as well. And this is like the season for it. And this is the focus as well, that you're trying to accomplish some goals and achieve things. There's things that you want to achieve. And that's funny. We got the moon. So for a lot of you out there, there's goals that you want to achieve, and you might not know the exact direction, and you can't see the full light of the spectrum right now, or the full light of the path that you're taking. You do know that you are putting things into place to practically approach these goals. Now that you've done your deep soul work, and you felt like now, like, you're coming back to the real you, the authentic you, the true you can move forward to accomplish those goals now. Even though that you might not see everything so clearly. The moon is lighting it up, but there's still a deep knowing that there is still magic to that's happening here. There's, even though you might not know everything, with this full moon here, I feel like you have this inkling of knowing that something is on the rise here. You see how like the sun is shining down below, like the sun is there's something rising above here that's gonna help you move forward confidently and efficiently to help make these goals, these dreams happen. So let's just get into it. What's going on? Ooh. So this fell out, and I'm gonna keep that there. So this is the Lovers. The Lovers is all about soul union here, and I feel like this is more internalized because this soul work that you've been doing. And I feel like you are coming back to you. This is just reiterating that, you've done that. You really internalize a lot of deep stuff. And now you're cultivating that into your being and using that as your charge to go after the things you want now. So with the first card I pulled here is Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Cups in reverse. Nice. And the Five of Pentacles and the last. I will clarify that Five of Pentacles for the last part too. I think that's something that's turning over. I don't see it as quite of a negative sense. So now with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is what you're doing. You're doing a lot of hard, diligent work. You're working on your craft. You're working on obtaining these goals here. This is Pentacle energy, and that's Earth energy. So this is definitely you doing the hard work and mastering your skills to obtain the material fruits of your labor. So I really see you working diligently on perfecting that. Now with the Five of Swords as your challenge, this is just saying that the challenge is about conquering the negative thoughts. This could be troubling energy, conflicting energy. With the Five of Swords, the Five is, a lot of mental energy as well. Even though the Swords is mental, Five it adds another depth of layer to that. It's a mercurial too, and it's a lot of pinging, a lot of thoughts pinging back and forth. And I'm getting that the challenge is staying out of your head, staying out of your head, stay out of your mind, and don't focus on the negative too much. Whatever that you had started in the new moon, I think you are retracing your steps and trying to fix whatever you started. That's what I'm getting here. With the Five of Cups in reverse here, this is nice. This is the advice, and what's suggested is that you stay positive. Five of Cups is like, you're unhappy about, the situation. It's cups, so it's emotions. But with it in reverse here, I see that, that Spirit is just saying, remain positive. Focus on things that make you happy, and that'll take you out of this troubling spot right here. I also think that doing things that are creative, or going out into nature, or doing things that are fun, whether it's painting or drawing, or going out with friends, anything that makes you feel good is what you need to focus on, just for distracting reasons. Like if you feel like you're so in your head that can't get anything done, when you want to work on this particular thing, and if you're so in your mind, put it down for a while. Put it down for a while. Do something else, whether it's singing, coloring, meditating, taking a bath. This is water, so like just anything that feels good to you to get out your mind for that second, and then come back to it. Also, with the Five of Pentacles here, this is about having lack, but I feel like you're moving on from that. That's something that's not set in stone. You do have the power of free will and your choice to change your mindset and to change your beliefs about this lack. Let's clarify that though. I think there's something that you're just moving away from because you're trying to achieve those goals. With that goals oracle card there, I think that you're just trying to achieve your goals and trying to this Five of Pentacles is subsiding. Okay, I got two cards that fell out here. The Empress and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, yeah, this is definitely a woman, not particularly a woman, but this is just the energy like she's very, very fruitful and abundant, and she manifests things. She starts things, and she's good at creating things. And I believe that you're putting in a lot of work, a lot of hard work, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles over here too. And I believe that you're putting a lot of hard work to get rid of this lack mentality, this lack set of beliefs. I believe that you're cultivating, you're creating that, and you're putting a lot of hard work and effort to make that change. I think that that's what you're really doing. I hope that helped you guys, and I wanted to say that whatever you're doing, it's good. Don't be so hard on yourself, because this can really, really get the best of you being in your mind. That's why Spirit just wants you to relax, put it down for a second. Don't push so hard to do everything overnight. Things take time. And, with the Empress here, that's clarifying you put in all that hard work and effort there. I mean, this is gonna pass, definitely. And the way I'm looking at things, I'm a Libra rising myself, so I can get with that you're trying to cultivate your goals and accomplish whatever this is that you want to achieve, whether it's having a new job or a business, or just a new mind frame, and knowing your value, your worth, and how to go about your goals, because this has a lot to do with your core. This is I feel like a backbone. Like you really had to strengthen your foundation up to get to the very fiber of your being, like your core essence of who you are, before you can even go after your goals and move ahead confidently. This says pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. I feel like this full moon has you straightening out your foundation, your backbone. You had to do a lot of soul work, coming into that true union with your higher self, and getting back to the core essence of you, who you are, so you can manifest these goals and dreams and move ahead confidently. Just do what feels good to you, and if you can't get it done right that second, put it down for a little bit and come back. But that is all I have for you guys. And if you guys want a personal reading with me, you can go to gypsyguru@gmail.com to email me, or you can go to my website, gypsyguru.com, GYPSEE. But I'll put that stuff in the description box below. Also, again, I'm not doing these new moon and full moon readings anymore. I don't want to do that. I just figure I'll focus just strictly on your monthlies and your weeklies. And for all signs, if you want to get into the astrology, I'll have that up for the new moon and full moons for next month. The next new moon is a solar eclipse, so watch out for that. Make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell if you want to see future videos. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.